Welcome back to Redefining Language, which is a joint presentation by Katherine and myself, and I happen to be Caledorn. Why are you laughing?
Because I am ready to play. We're gonna have a good time today.
Of course we are. We always do. First of all, before we do anything, we have had someone who says that this interesting city by the lake of the whatnot church and everything that is good and holy in Wales
St. Mary's
is a very
Church.
fun word. So I thought that maybe you would like to help our viewers understand exactly how that word is pronounced.
Sure, you do have the definition to tell people later what it is, right?
Yes, I do have Google.
Fantastic. So would you like a fast or slow, or should I do both?
Yeah. Oh, we should mention this. Occasionally, there is some interruptions on Discord today, so occasionally things will cut out. Katherine just cut out for me, so you have to repeat it so that my viewers hear it.
Okay.
We apologize for that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. This is one of the longest place names in the world. It used to be a very famous train station. I don't think trains run there anymore. But yeah, I'm hoping you have the definition to tell our viewers what it means. But would you like a fast or slow pronunciation?
I think that it would be fun to have both of them.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So this is a town in Wales somewhere. And please look at the description below for the the spelling of this word. I happen to have it memorized, and I learned it from a Welshman. So hopefully my pronunciation should be good, if not perfect. So here we go. Planfa pulgwyn gilgo gericir and drobolanti silio gogo goch. And I quite enjoy pronouncing that word because it's absolutely lovely.
Yes. Was that the fast or the slow version?
That was kind of a medium version. We can go slow-wise. Tlan fer pwilgwyn gil go geri kirin drobulanti silio go go goch. That's the slowish version. Mm-hmm. Of course, you could possibly try to say it 3 times fast, which might get one's tongue very much twisted. Tlan fer pwilgwyn gil go geri kirin drobulanti silio go go goch.
Impressive. So what it means is St. Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near to the rapid whirlpool of Lanticilio of the Red Cave.
Yes. I can't remember. I can never remember the definition, but I can remember the word in Welsh.
Yes, I would probably, if I had memorized the word, I probably would have forgotten the explanation as well.
Oh yes, and I have that memorized. I'm not looking at any cheat sheets or anything. I learned that many years ago when I was watching this program called Just a Minute, which is a radio show that's broadcast in Britain, and the host Nicholas Parsons happens to be a Welshman, and he said it one day on the program, and I kind of fell in love with the word, and I thought, oh man, I need to remember this word. So I did. And it took many days and hours of practice, let me tell you. But I remember we were playing a game the other day, Caledorn and I and Elani, and yeah, they asked me what that was, and from the depths of my brain, somehow I haven't said that word probably in 5 years, and it just came flooding back to me. So I'm excited about that.
It's like learning how to ride a bicycle.
Yes, exactly.
So would you like to do a quick explanation of what we are doing in this podcast?
Sure. We are, this is a game that my mom and I used to play, or still play. She speaks 4 different languages, and English is her 4th language, so she knows the other ones ahead of this one. So sometimes when she would talk to me, she would forget a word, and so I sometimes understood what she said. Sometimes I had no idea, so I would come up with a very interesting explanation of what the word might mean. mean. And she found it very humorous indeed. And I found that Caledorn also enjoys this game. And so we play, and it's a lot of fun for us. So most of these words I have never heard. I speak English. I speak English pretty well. I like to take pride in my English, but I don't speak any other languages except for a little tiny bit of French. So Caledorn is going to give me words that hopefully I've never heard before, and using my slight knowledge of Proto-Indo-European, I will try to divine what they are, or at least come up with humorous explanations of what they might be.
Right. I have received a number of suggestions. I cannot take all of them into consideration on this episode, and some also I cannot take all suggestions into consideration.
Well, you've considered them all, but some of them
yes.
may be more or less appropriate, we'll say.
Yes, and some of them might be too complicated for me to actually pronounce, and some of them. Well, there are many reasons, but rest assured, if your suggestion hasn't been taken into one of the episodes, feel free to come with more suggestions. I am more than happy to oblige you. Today we have an interesting variety of languages. We have German, we have Dutch, we have Romanian, we have French, and we have, of course, Norwegian.
Excellent. So you can also play along at home by looking in the descriptions below. Note that I have not seen the word list as we're recording it. We do publish the word list when we publish our video, but as we're playing, I have never seen the words before. So,
which is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Indeed, indeed. It makes it more fun.
So, are you ready?
I am ready, yes.
Very good. Let us start with a German word, and we will give a shout out to the person who suggested the words after, to not give anything away. I might have a small pause before I read the word, because I am actually listening to various Wiktionary and other sites that give me the correct pronunciation. And I do apologize in advance for not being able to do all the pronunciations correctly. I am definitely not fluent in Romanian, and I'm actually not very fluent in German pronunciation either, but at least German is not that dissimilar from Norwegian. But with much yes, blah blah blah.
Without further ado, here you go.
Yes, here we go. Stahlbeton.
Stahlbeton?
Oui.
Right. Stahlbeton. I feel like I've heard the word Stahl before. Oh, the last part, beton, sounds in Englishified, it would be bet on. So we're going to bet on the Stahl. Now, if I could figure out what the Stahl is, I'd be golden on this. A Stahl. Oh my God. I feel like it's like at the edge of my brain that I might know what that is. But I would say maybe we'll think of a Stahl as a, oh dear. I have no idea. I know the last part is completely wrong, but we have to come up with something funny for this, right? Stahlbeton. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm stumped now. Let's go on something you make a wager on. We're making a wager on the Stahl. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So you're betting on a wager?
No, well, I don't know if we're betting on something. Maybe a Stahl is a horse. Maybe it's the name of a horse. That could be. Oh dear, I hadn't thought about that. It could be. Yeah, we're betting on Stahl. I mean, he's like the prime horse, Kentucky Derby or the Preakness, the whatever downs, all those other downy things that happen with people wearing fancy hats at the whatchamacallit race. Oh dear, the Royal Ascot, I think, is the right one. Yeah, we're betting on a horse named Stahl. Let's go with that.
So, okay, Stahl is steel in German.
Steel, I knew it. I knew it had to be something relating to railroads. Oh dear. Beton
is concrete, so we are talking about reinforced concrete. Thank you, Melerion, for suggesting the word.
If you had told me it was Melerion, I might actually have guessed that. Because that sounds like very much like an eco reference here.
It's very much an eco reference.
Concrete. Okay, so no ding for me. All right, I understand. It's fine.
No.
I will suffer on
a fail in this one.
Yes, fail.
You shall. The next word is Dutch.
Dutch?
Yes.
Oh, she said the next word is Dutch. And I'm thinking,
no.
That sounds like people from the Netherlands, but I could be mistaken.
Let's try again.
Sorry, my mind is too eager. I'm ready to grab the next word.
Aardappel.
Who?
Aardappel.
Aardappel?
Yes.
Aardappel. Oh, dear goodness me. How could I not realize immediately? Aardappel sounds like Aardappel, but it's actually Aardappel. So it's an apple that has been carved into a beautiful form, like for decoration on foods. Like, a chef might do this, an Aardappel. Yes, I like this definition. You might even leave the skin exposed and just carve out the meat of it. So you have a beautiful kind of brilliant red on the outside and then the white fleshy part on the inside and making a nice contrast. Yeah, I could see that. Total. Aardappels, yes.
All right, I will give you the French word for the same item and we will see if you manage it in French.
Right.
Pomme de terre.
Oh, I know what pomme de terre is.
Exactly. It's a potato.
Yes. You can still carve potatoes into lovely things too.
We're back to this half a ding thing now.
Half a ding, yes.
So a shout out to and this is going to be interesting. Kåirøbæn 17 for
Thank you for that
suggestion.
Nice.
Okay.
Is the next word Dutch too?
No, it is Romanian.
Oh dear, Romanian, right?
Yes. Give me just a little moment here.
Okay. We will find out what this could be. Romanian word. I wonder.
Deşteaptă.
So what's that?
Deşteaptă.
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 Deşteaptă. Okay, now this sounds like a very, very complicated word, which I have very little idea how to approach. Deşteaptă. Is this like a compound word where it could mean St. Mary's by the white hazel by the river next to the red rocks and by 5 fern plants, etc.?
I don't think so.
This is one word, right?
Yes.
Deşteaptă. Oh my goodness. Some of the roots sound quite evocative. For example, continuing with the food theme, we have a dish in the front, and after that, de would in French would be of, and then apta, we're thinking maybe appetizers, dish of appetizers. That sounds most entertaining. Yeah, we could be at a party and there's like people, cruising around with the aperitif and that kind of thing. And yeah, they're just offering us stuff. We're having a party. This is great. Yes, let's have some appetizers. Do I get a ding for that? I need a ding for that because that's clearly correct. It must be correct.
You know the sound in these game shows where you're very, very wrong and it's like
Right. I don't get one of those because I'm never wrong. No, can't be.
So the word Deşteaptă refers to a woman who is a very smart and or brilliant woman.
Whoa. That's nice. I'm guessing by my performance, it really does not apply to me at this point. Which is unfortunate, but it sounds like a good word. Who suggested that one?
A shout out to Sol Adams for suggesting that word. And
Sol,
also
thank you
for,
much.
he's also giving me other Romanian words for the future episodes.
I didn't know. I wonder if he speaks Romanian, because I didn't know he was from there. I had no idea.
He
Cool.
speaks Romanian.
Excellent.
In fact, he recorded the pronunciation of the word to me.
Ooh, that's very nice. Cool. That's
So
awesome.
thank you very much, Sol Adams.
Thank
Please
you.
keep the Romanian words coming. I hope I didn't disappoint too much in my pronunciation of it.
I hope I didn't disappoint in my definition, though. I'm quite sure that maybe I did, but at least we had a good laugh over it.
Yes, that we did. I will go to a French word.
Okay.
Coquillage.
Coquillage. Right. I know that coq refers to a chicken. So coquillage, maybe the fantail end. Like I'm thinking of a chicken. I'm thinking of a chicken with a tail like a peacock at the moment. It's the most interesting image. I don't know. They might have fancy chickens in France. I've never been to the countryside in France. I've only been to the city. But coquillage. I still have this idea about it relating to chickens, though that might be completely wrong. But it could be like a fancy hair thing, like a decoration or a hat of some kind, like, or have you seen quails? They have this funny, what I call a hat on the front, where they have this feather that sticks from their head, and that could be a coquillage. It's like a chicken-like decoration of the head. Yes, okay, we'll go with that. Did I get a ding?
Nope.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's a seashell.
A seashell! Right, okay, wrong route.
Indeed.
Seashell. Gotcha, okay. I will try to remember that for next time. Coquillage, right.
Coquillage. We shall go to Norsk now.
Ah, yes.
It's very funny when I say my own language with an American pronunciation to
Well,
it,
can you
so
say
let's
it-
try that again.
Yeah, say it with Norwegian one.
We are going to Norsk.
Okay. I'm ready.
The word is Tømmer.
Can you say it again?
Tømmer.
Tømmer. Oh, God.
This word can be pronounced in different manners.
Okay.
So I will pronounce the other way to pronounce this as well. So you can either say it as Tømmer, or you can say it as Tømmer.
Tømmer. Or Tømmer.
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 It's an R at the end.
An R? Oh my God, I thought it was an L. Right. I really should get this word list ahead of time.
No.
Tømmer. Right.
Or Tømmer.
Or Tømmer. Now.
Tømmer. Not an L, it's an R.
Tømmer. Oh God, that R is so...
No.
Tømmer.
It's an R.
Tømmer.
Tømmer. Tømmer.
Tømmer. I'm sure that sounded absolutely dreadful. Oh dear, pardon me. I laughed at the end of it, so it came out completely wrong. Oh dear.
Are you sure you're not Asian? Because Asians usually have these difficulties pronouncing R's.
That doesn't even sound like an R. You need to get your R's fixed.
Tømmer.
Tømmer? Tømmer?
No, not Tømmel. Tømmer.
I'm gonna have to remember this conversation, or at least play this over and over, so I can figure out how an L gets transformed to an R. It's very similar to
an L.
I know it's an L. I know it's an L. It's kind of like the Polish L. If you put a little signal over if you cross it with a little bit, it turns into a W. And I'm like, how the heck does an L go to W? But it does. It magically transforms, and so you're doing something very strange with your L's. They go into R's. Or maybe it's a mark over the R that turns it into an L.
No.
No. So this is an R without any markings whatsoever, right?
It's a completely regular normal R.
A regular normal R, you say?
Yes.
So is the R somewhere else other than at the end of the word?
No, not in this word.
Can you spell it for me?
I can, but you would have to deal with the Norwegian letter in here. It is Tømmer. Tømmer.
Okay. Tømmer. Tømmer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, now we're talking.
You're right. Yes. No. Yeah. If I can visualize it, I get a better view of it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Get a better understanding of it. As you know, I have very high XP in procrastination, and I am showing you my major skill set right now.
So visualization, you have to see it first, right?
Yeah, I would really like to. No, well, I mean, I see it in my head now. Tømmer, ish. Now, how the heck? What does this mean? That's the question. It could be a word that you just invented for the fun of it, to make me think that
Nope.
L's are R's.
It's most definitely a Norwegian word.
Okay. See, tum is kind of a word for tummy in English, but I don't know if that's even remotely close. It could be the name of a teddy bear. It could be a proper name. I'm reaching here. Have I gotten any Häuptlings yet?
Nope.
No. Oh dear. Tømmer.
You've spent far too long. You're getting quite a bit of various. Since you're more interested in the R and the L.
I am very interested in that R. I think I might have finally almost got it, but Tømmer. Oh dear. You know what? I may have to give up on this one and hope the entertainment speaks for itself. Though we could go with something like, well, I'm still going to go with the food hungry tummy kind of thing. So a tømmer is a person who enjoys good food, and the feeling that you get when you're satiated and satisfied and enjoying the molecules and lying recumbent on a sofa somewhere, or a divan, even better, and enjoying the dinner one had and sort of relaxing after. You know, maybe that's what it is. It's not the person himself. It is the act of relaxing after a good meal. We're going to go with that.
Okay. Right.
Wrong. Right?
Yes. Quite wrong.
Quite wrong.
As a noun, the word tømmer is timber.
Timber.
As a verb, the word tømmer means to empty something.
I wouldn't have put it past you to put a wood joke in here. To empty something. How do those relate? Is that usual in Norwegian too, or
yes,
Norse?
It is quite very usual. And let me just give you a little thing here.
Yes.
A shout out to Eostiana for suggesting the word. It wasn't even my little joke. Haha.
Hey, okay. All right. Interesting. So you were going to say something about... Oh, is there another word?
Yes, I have more words for you.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I thought we were at the end. Oh, my goodness. Let me have a sip of water.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
We will have another German word, and we will have two Norwegian words.
Oh, wow. All right.
So the German word is Häuptling.
Häuptling?
Häuptling.
Häuptling. Oh, yes. Well, Häuptlings, I have seen them very, very often in the Mall of Moria, which is dug under the earth, where we did on Eco Server. Was that Eco Server number 1, where we did the Mines of Moria? Häuptlings were like leaping around. They're kind of little goblin-looking things with big floppy ears, and they hop around rather than walk fast. Yes. Häuptling, clearly. Yes.
Yes. It is from the Old Frisian word that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, which means a high member of the nobility. Usually, it's a chief of a tribe.
I chose the wrong root words again.
Yes. This is very. I like your creative explanation of the word. I have to go back to the Norwegian word Tømmer because it also can mean a third thing: the reins on a horse.
The reins on a horse. Still, which does
Yes.
not at all relate to what I said. I really need to get better at this.
So we will go back to Norwegian, and we will have the word Fingerbøl.
Fingerbøl.
No. You and these L's and your R's, I'm sure you're Asian. Fingerbøl.
Oh, I know what that is. Fingerbøl. Burl?
Bøl.
Burl.
There is an L at the end.
Burl? Like a burl? Yes. Oh, I know exactly
No,
what that is.
Bøl.
Burl.
Bøl.
Burl.
Bøl.
Burl.
Yes, Fingerbøl.
Fingerbøl. I know it's terrible.
Close enough.
Okay, it will get better over time. I need to practice these naughty R's that you have. They're very difficult to pronounce to anyone who's listening. Anyway, so a fingerbøl is something that I used to work with when I was a woodworker. A burl is something that grows on a tree. Some people think it's a cancerous growth. Some people think it's just a wonkiness in the cells of the tree. They come up and there's these little kind of round balls on the outside of the tree, and you can cut them off. Though you shouldn't cut them off directly because it's better if you have more wood attached. Anyway, a fingerbøl would be sort of a longer, skinnier one that you might make something smaller with. So yeah, that's clearly what it is.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's a thimble.
A thimble. I knew it had to do with fingers, though. And a burl, well, why didn't you just say a thimble?
What fun would we have then? Oh, yes, I know what a thimble is. You put it in your finger when you sew stuff.
Well, I got the word finger right. I got to have a ding. Woohoo!
Strange that since it's written exactly as the English word finger.
Well, I didn't see it written. We all have to remember that.
No.
I don't even know. No.
And I would also, I should probably repeat the word because it's not a burl, it's a finger bøl. There is no R there.
Bøl.
B-E-L.
B-E-L.
Yes.
Bøl.
Yes.
I see. All right. I would have not said a burl then with an R.
No, but it was quite amusing, so I didn't stop you.
Okay.
Okay, so the final word is also Norwegian. Romskip.
Really?
I guess I'm looking forward to this one.
I'm making myself laugh. A Romskip.
Romskip.
Romskip. Ish.
Not rum. Romskip.
Romskip. Well, it doesn't make any difference anyway. In English, a Romskip would be something that I showed you the other day. I have a tiny little plushie that is a little sheepy, and she sits in my room. And or I don't know if it's a she or here. I can't tell. I don't know how to tell plushie sex. It's very hard, but. In other, it depends on what your rooms are made of, because on Eco, sometimes our floors are made out of grass. So a Romskip would be keeping the grass kind of nice and short for you if you don't have proper floors. Now, it's very important to groom your Romskip because you need to collect the wool and brush it out daily so it doesn't get messy and all that kind of stuff. But they can be very good companions because they bob very nicely and they're very soft to kind of lean your head on when you're tired. And yeah, they're very nice. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Oh my god.
I think we should change the name of the show to Flights of Fancy instead of Redefining Language.
Oh dear. So you're ready for what it actually is?
How many dings did I get? 7? 5?
I'm not sure you got any.
I didn't get any. Oh dear. Okay. What is it? Tell me.
It's a spaceship.
A spaceship? A Romskip is a spaceship.
Yes.
How are you? What kind of magic wand are you using to convert sheep to ships? I mean, I could see the sort of progression in eco. You know, use the dev tool and convert that sheep over there to a ship. But this is most unusual, I have to say. Oh dear. Oh yes.
Yes. Well,
I won't ever forget that one anytime soon.
no, I know you won't.
It's so rum is space, is it? Or rum. Rum.
R-O-M. Rum.
Rum.
Rum can be many things in Norwegian. It can be a room. It's written like room, just with one O instead of two. It can be rum, as in the alcoholic beverage.
Anything that sounds
also...
like it could be rum or spelled like rum is going to be... Oh dear, I did a French R there. Pardon me. So it takes the place of many words then.
Yes, it does, but that is quite common in Norwegian. It can also refer to space, as in we can, when we have the word, when we talk about space, we would say rommet. But rommet also refers to a room. So I'm sitting in a room. Jeg sitter I rommet, or I et rom.
Nice.
For the Norwegian speakers. So. You get used to it. Norwegian language words. Well,
so how do you define what it means? Because a room ship could be a method of shipping a room from a house.
Yes,
like if you're moving or something.
Romskip is a word that is 2 words in one word. It is one of those.
I know.
Yes. So sheep. S-K-I-P is a ship. So it's not a sheep. But the thing is that the I is pronounced like the English E. So yes. It would sheep. Sheep. It's exactly the same pronunciation as sheep.
Is it? You said S-K-I-P?
Yes, that is the Norwegian word for ship.
No, but it shouldn't be skip, or do you convert the K to a sh sound?
No, the K is converted. So it's not a skeep. That sounds very funny. It's a sheep.
It's a sheep.
Yes. From outer space.
I knew it was an outer space sheep.
Oh dear.
I can just imagine an outer space sheep. Looks more like an Andorian, like maybe with fluffy hair and a couple of antennas or something.
And on that note, I need to take a break, so maybe we should call the episode.
Okay. All right, since Caledorn is dying laughing over there, I will just say thank you so very much for joining us. We hope you have enjoyed this episode of Redefining Language. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Be careful to not let the spaceship bite. Bye.